Hello and welcome to Lorna's Tekkit tutorial. I've just decided to do this because recently I've been on Supremo Pete's Minecraft server, and as you probably know or don't know, depending on whether you actually watch his server videos, it's switched to Tekkit during the switch over to 1.3.1, just until there's a new craft bucket update for a recommended build. So yeah, people have been playing on Tekkit. Some people are expert at it, some people don't have a clue what they're doing. And one thing I have noticed whilst I've been learning Tekkit is that there's no just basic video on how to do something. It's always a lot of multiple things all crammed in together, all really difficult things, stuff like that. There's no just simple, yes, this is how you do a solar power, this is how you do geothermal, this is what you need as just like basic machines, things like that. It's always something really complicated, or they do it in a really complicated way. So I'm just going to show you basic things, just like simple things like what I listed in just a video, just on its own, just with that in it. So today I am going to show you Tekkit basics. So here we are. First we're going to start with the ores, because there's some new ores in Tekkit. As you know, there's the usual. You got the coal, iron, gold, redstone, lapis and diamond. They're still in it, but redstone actually has a good use other than just using it to power like pistons and stuff. Lapis has a really good EMC value, which will just give you things when you finally get to equivalent exchange. Gold has a use, mine it. And diamond, oh, you will use so much diamond. Just find as much diamond as you can. Then next we have gems that have been added. Now these can be used to make tools that have like very similar strength to diamond tools. The only problem is that they don't last as long, and they can't actually last as long either, and they can't mine obsidian. So there you go, there's an array of tools. And that's what the gems look like when you mine them. And they're the blocks. As you can see, they have quite a high EMC value. So if you don't want to use these tools, throw them in an equivalent exchange and there you are. You'll have a nice chunk of EMC there. Right, as a quick note, diamond is just over 8,000 EMC, so once you get equivalent exchange going, you can make diamond. Okay, moving on. We have ores here, new ores. You got copper, silver and tin. These are used in Tekkit. These are the ones that make your machines, pretty much, because you need like copper for the wires, silver and tin, they make just different components of the machines. And then you've got nicolite and tungsten. Now nicolite is pretty much useless unless you're making fertilisers and things, I've been told. But it has a very high EMC, so mine it. It's also known as fake diamonds because it's found on the level of diamonds and it looks similar to diamonds. So please don't get confused by it and end up drowning in lava just trying to mine it. And you've also have tungsten, which is useless apart from EMC. One block of tungsten is worth 2 diamonds in equivalent exchange, so don't forget to pick that up if you see it. You can tell it's tungsten just because it looks like coal, it's just got a few more dots in it. Okay, so copper, silver and tin. As you can see, copper, silver and tin ingots, that's what you get when you smelt them. But then you can also make bronze and refined iron from... bronze is made from copper dust and tin dust, I'll explain that a bit later, and refined iron. It's also extremely used in Tekkit. All you need to do is put iron in a furnace and then you're done. Okay, now nicolite and tungsten. This is what nicolite looks like when you mine it. That's how you can tell that you haven't actually struck diamond, if you can't tell the difference. And tungsten, it just comes out as the ore. As you can see, high EMC. Yep. Okay, machines. Let's have a look at these. This is a basic setup that I've just put up. You can do it neater. It's just a basic setup just to show, yes, this is the machines. So you have your electric furnace that smelts things faster than just a regular furnace, and it's used on power. You have a macerator This crushes down your ores into dust. You have insulated copper wire, which is just wire that conducts power. It's the weakest one, but it's the cheapest. Then you have a bat box. This stores energy. Okay, it's very useful to have, especially if you have multiple power sources, or if you're just powering things in general. You have a generator, which powers things. You put coal in it, and it creates energy. Then you have an extractor. This can extract things like rubber from rubber wood, and this is what you do need. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll show you each tool in turn. Let's show you the extractor first. Okay, so what you do is you get some rubber wood, you put it in the top, and as you can see it's started lighting up, and it will take a while. So whilst I'm waiting, I'll show you the generator. As you can see, it's getting powered by coal. Power level is full. And then you go to the back box, and that's full as well, because I've been powering the generator just for the purposes of this tutorial, just so we don't run out of power. As you can see, both of them are working, and it's allowing for this to power. And there we go, a piece of rubber. From one piece of rubber wood. Now rubber is important because you use it to make copper wire. Oopsie. I was not meant to do that, but oh well, I don't need to use that anymore anyway. Okay, got the electric furnace. Now watch the speed. You put in your dusts and it smelts them. See, it's going a lot faster than just a regular furnace, and it uses your power. Okay, so next we have the macerator. Now this is the reason why you do not smelt every single ore that you get when you first start. Okay? Never do that, because you will waste a lot of potential resources. Because the thing with the macerator is, look at this gold. I'm just going to put the gold in. Now as this macerates, I'll explain why. When you macerate something, you get two, apart from coal. So if you macerate copper, iron, gold, silver, tin, you get 2 dust. 2 dust makes 2 ingots. So you really want to just smelt what you need from the machines first, and then macerate the rest, and then smelt it all. It'll cost you a lot of coal just to power it to do it, but it is worth it. Definitely is worth it. Okay, now I'll show you how to make all these. Let's get the generator down. Okay, for a generator you need either one of these 2 recipes: an RE battery, 3 refined iron, and an iron furnace. Let's start, I'll leave that up for a moment. Now let's start with the RE battery. For some reason I can never pull this recipe up on here, so I'm just going to have to make it in a chest. Just give me a moment. I don't know why that recipe never pulled up. You need tin. You need redstone. And you need copper wire. Just right there. Copper cable. Okay, let's do this. So this is your crafting bench. Tin either side, 2 redstone in the middle, copper cable at the top. Just like that. That would make you an RE battery. Okay? Okay, let's move on. How to make a copper cable? You have rubber and copper, just in lines in the crafting bench. I'll explain how to get rubber-ish momentarily. So back to the generator. Okay, so that's how you make an RE battery. Then you have refined iron, which you just smelt iron in a furnace, and it makes you refined iron. Right, back to machine block. That is refined iron in the shape of a furnace. and just a furnace, yeah. Everyone knows how to make a furnace, I'm not showing that. There must be an easier way to show how to build all these things, but yes, that is how you make a generator. But please remember that you'll have too many items installed more than anything, so all you need to do is go down to the bottom, clear, then type generator, and you'll get all these multiple things. Just look for the beta generator and press R, and it'll pop up. And then you just press R on each of the different things if you don't know how to make them, and then it'll all just pop up like this. So there you go. I might have a better way to do it by the time the video finishes, but yeah. Okay, next is the bat box. Now this stores energy, but the only thing with this is you need to have a bronze wrench, or just an electric wrench, just to change the direction of this power, because power can only go from one angle. So let's just break this wire. As you can see, there's a yellow dot there. That yellow dot means that the power is coming from there. So you can insert power from any angle apart from the yellow dot. The yellow dot is where the power cable has to go. That's why all of these machines are linked from that one wire, rather than just coming out at different angles. So you could put more power sources up here, more power sources at the side, power sources at the back, and that'd work. But what you do with a wrench is, let's just get a wrench and I'll show you how to make a wrench. Wrench. Hey, a wrench is not that. It's that. Oh, it's raining. Brilliant. Just turn that off. Okay, a wrench is made from bronze. Bronze is made from 1 tin dust and 3 copper dust. That makes 2 bronze dust. Okay. So then, if we move back to the wrench, you make it in this shape here, after you smelt that bronze dust. Okay. So let's move on. And I'll show you what the wrench does. Okay, with the wrench, you can change the power source direction like this. As you can see, it's stopped instantly because there's no power going anywhere. Let's just change the power back to this way, keep things running. And also, a wrench is used to remove blocks, like machines and stuff. Don't use a pickaxe or anything to break a block, it will just break it completely. Now, if you use a wrench, you have a chance to pull the machine off, but there still is a chance that it will just break and turn into a machine block. So let's try this. Let's break the generator. See, there you go, it's off the wall as a generator. Let's just pick that up, see? It's picked it up, generator. So there you have it. That is the basics of the bat box as well. So let's show you how to make a bat box. Okay, bat box. It's the RE battery again, a copper cable, and wood just around the outside like that. Okay, for people who don't know, RE battery. Okay, that's the RE battery recipe. I will probably make just pictures and put it up over the video when I come to edit it, but yeah. Okay, now for the macerator. This is how you make a macerator. You need 3 flint, 2 pieces of cobblestone, a machine block, and an electronic circuit. Now everyone knows how to get flint, so that's from gravel. Machine block, it's your 9 refined iron. Then your electronic circuit, that is 2 pieces of redstone, 1 piece of refined iron, and 6 pieces of copper cable. That'll make an electronic circuit. And then that would all add together and make your macerator. Okay? Right, moving on then. I think. No, one more. Electric furnace. An electric furnace is just quite simply an electronic circuit, an iron furnace, and 2 pieces of redstone. An iron furnace is just iron in a furnace shape, or a normal furnace and 5 pieces of iron, like that. Okay, then you have the electronic circuit which I just showed, and I'll show it again. The refined iron in the middle, 2 pieces of redstone, and the copper cables, just all on the outside. Then you just place 2 pieces of redstone on the outside, and the electronic furnace above the iron furnace below the electronic circuit to make an electric furnace. Okay, now let's show you how to get rubber. What you need to get rubber is a tree tap. A tree tap is made like this. Just 5 pieces of wood, just in a shape like that. Any type of wood. Okay, let's take this tree tap. Now, if you come around the back, hold on, I've just put that tree tap in the wrong part because my creative menu I can't access that. I'm so silly sometimes. Okay, tree tap. Okay, these are rubber trees. This is what a rubber tree looks like in the Minecraft world. You can tell it's a rubber tree from these 2 top leaves here. That is what points it out. Okay, and the darker wood texture, and it's slightly yellow on the inside. If you can just see through the leaves there. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. They grow quite often in swamp biomes. Okay, and what you can do is do not chop these trees down at first. It's definitely better just to keep the trees as they are. Just knock all the leaves off. Okay, then you want to look for these yellow dots that are on here. Yep, now your first instinct would be just to constantly just click and drain the rubber. Don't do that. If you just click once, it will keep renewing itself, and you'll get more and more rubber just on this tree, just infinite rubber. So what you want to do is get your tree tap and right click, and you'll get sap, sticky resin. Okay, I'll show you that again. Let's come to this one here, right click on the block that's got the resin, and resin comes out. Okay, so if we go back round, you can see this is what sticky resin looks like. Swap this with my back box. So this is sticky resin. Okay, and if you put it in the furnace, let's just move all that copper that's been done. Sticky resin in the furnace, and it will make rubber. And that's what you need to insulate your cables. You remember copper wire? So let's move on. This is a very long just system that I've made that's just basic, and it will just do everything automatically for you. Okay, so let's turn on all the engines. This is a redstone engine. This is made by using wooden cogs, a piston, and glass and wood. Okay, so piston, everyone knows how to make pistons made, but here we go. That's the piston recipe. Then you need 2 wooden gears, which is just sticks in this shape. That'll make 1 wooden gear, so you need more than 1. And just glass and wood across the top. Also, you will need a lever. Everyone knows how to make a lever, so I'm not going to do anything like that to explain that. Okay, so what we've got here is we have a wooden pipe, which is used when you want to pump something out of something. Using with the redstone engine, pumping things from the chest through the pipes into the cobblestone transport pipe, into the electric furnace, into the macerator, sorry. I can never tell the difference until I click them. Macerator. Then it's going along the wooden pipe but it's being pumped by the redstone engine again, into the electric furnace where it's being smelted, and then it is coming along and going into the chest at the end. This is just a very basic setup. There are much better ways of setting this up that's like more spread out, but this is the easiest way to show you. The only problem with this is if you have multiple ores that you place in this chest, because the macerator and the electric furnace are not faster than the engines, because the engines will speed up as they warm up, you'll end up with things just pouring out of the top. So until you upgrade your macerator and your furnace, please just try and keep like one type of ore in that chest at a time. It'll make your life easier just having it like this as well, but that's just easier for now. Okay, so I'll show you how to make these pipes now. Where have I put these pipes? I did put a chest with these pipes in. Oh well. I'll just have to search for them. Okay, wooden transport pipe. There it is. Okay, you've got advanced wooden and just wooden. You just want wooden. That's how simple it is. A piece of glass and 2 pieces of wood at the side. That is how cheap a pipe is. And cobblestone is exactly the same. Just replace the wood with the cobble. Okay? And that is how simple you can make a system. And this is basically the machines that you want when you start Tekkit. These are the machines you are aiming for. You want your generator, the macerator, the bat box, and the furnace. They are the main 4. Get an extractor if you find a lot of large jungle rubber trees. But that's it. There you go. Simple. So, that's it, and I will see you next time for another Tekkit tutorial. It'll probably be on some kind of power source, like more of a renewable energy. But there you go, there's your basics to get you started. Bye.